An AI receptionist does not fail because the voice sounds robotic. It fails when nobody decided what should happen next. The caller asks for help, the agent keeps talking, and the business loses control of the handoff. That is not a model problem. It is a routing problem. You can build something technically impressive and still hesitate before connecting a real business phone number. That caution is intelligent because a live call needs more than a convincing voice. This video gives you 5 handoff rules for an inbound AI receptionist. You will define its job, collect useful details, transfer safely, plan for unavailable destinations, and create a clean post-call record. By the end, you will have a build checklist and prompt structure you can use immediately. Before we build it, like the video and subscribe to Smart AI Operators. Then download the 72-hour traction playbook from the description or pinned comment. It gives you the posts, messages, and follow-up moves that help local businesses reach out first. No ads, cold calls, or chasing people down. I'm Tom Gaddis. Smart AI Operators turns practical AI capabilities into simple local business services. You can explain, build, test, and deliver them clearly for clients. The usual approach starts with the voice, the model, and a long list of features. Then the operator adds booking, transfers, answers, summaries, and sales questions into one giant prompt. That creates a receptionist with no clear authority. It sounds capable, but it has no reliable decision path. More instructions do not fix unclear ownership. The mistake is treating a receptionist like a talking database. A receptionist is a traffic controller for conversations. Its value comes from moving each caller to the correct next step. That may be an answer, transfer, callback request, or written handoff. The mechanism is the Five-Rule Handoff Map. Rule 1 is define the lane. Write what the receptionist may answer without asking a human. Use approved facts like hours, service areas, locations, and basic appointment policies. Then write what it must never guess. Pricing exceptions, medical advice, legal questions, refunds, and unusual estimates belong outside the lane. A helpful sounding guess is still a bad handoff. The prompt should acknowledge the question, explain the limit, and move the caller forward. For a roofing company, it can confirm the service area. It should not invent a roof estimate. Keep it simple. Authority should be narrow and obvious. Rule 2 is collect the minimum useful intake. Do not interrogate the caller. Capture the caller's name, callback number, reason for calling, and urgency. Add one topic-specific field only when it changes the next step. An HVAC company may need equipment type. A dentist may need new patient status. The order matters. First, understand why the person called. Then, collect the details needed for that reason. A rigid form sounds like a robot reading boxes. A short conversational intake feels useful. Repeat critical details once, especially phone numbers and appointment dates, before moving to the handoff. Rule 3 is create explicit transfer conditions. Vapi provides a transfer call tool that an assistant can use during a conversation. The tool should not fire because the caller sounds impatient. Give it named conditions. Transfer for a human request, an emergency, a qualified sales point, or a protected topic. Add one confirmation before the transfer. The agent should state where it is transferring the caller and why. That catches routing mistakes while the caller can still correct them. Billing may go to the office manager. An active service emergency may go to the on-call line. New estimates may go to sales. Rule 4 is design the unavailable destination path before the successful transfer. A destination may not answer, may be closed, or may reject the call. Your system must never promise that a transfer succeeded before connection is confirmed. Choose an approved fallback and test how your selected transfer mode handles that situation. The cleanest fallback starts before the transfer. Collect the callback details and reason first. Then the business still has a usable message if the destination is unavailable. You may route to an approved alternate destination or preserve the callback request for follow-up. This is the part that actually does the work. Rule 5 is create the post-call handoff. Vapi's structured outputs can process the complete call after it ends and extract information into a defined schema. Use that record to create a consistent summary. Capture the caller, intent, urgency, transfer destination, transfer outcome, promise next step, and any stated follow-up deadline. Do not ask for a vague summary and hope it includes what matters. Define the fields. A CRM record needs stable labels, not creative writing. Intent can be service, billing, sales, employment, vendor, or other. Transfer outcome can be completed, unavailable, declined, or not attempted. Now build the first version in Vapi. Open Assistants, create an assistant, and add the system prompt. Publish it, then use Talk to Assistant for the first test. After that, create or import a phone number and assign the assistant to the inbound settings. Do not connect the client's main number yet. Start the prompt with identity and scope. You are the front desk receptionist for this business. Identify the caller's reason, answer only approved questions, and move the caller to the correct next step. Never invent facts, prices, availability, policies, or outcomes. When information is missing, say so and offer the approved handoff. Next, add the intake instructions. Ask one question at a time. Collect the caller's name, callback number, reason for calling, and urgency. Repeat phone numbers for confirmation. Do not request information that is unnecessary for the next step. If the caller already provided a detail, do not ask again. Then add the transfer section and attach the transfer call tool. List every approved destination with its purpose. State the exact conditions for each route. Before transferring, confirm the caller's reason and announce the destination. Never announce a completed transfer until the system has actually connected the call. Finally, create a structured output and attach it in the assistant's artifact plan. Use fields for caller name, callback number, intent, urgency, transfer destination, transfer outcome, next step, and follow-up deadline. Run test calls for normal questions, unknown questions, human requests, emergencies, unavailable destinations, silence, interruptions, and wrong numbers. Use a test matrix instead of calling it finished after one friendly demo. One column is the caller situation. The next is the expected route. Then record the actual route and correction needed. You are not testing whether the agent can talk. You are testing whether the business keeps control when the conversation changes. A practical first delivery can be small. Use one receptionist, one phone number, and 4 approved information categories. Add 3 transfer destinations, 1 fallback path, and 1 structured handoff record. That is enough to demonstrate the operating system. Add scheduling or CRM actions later after the routing behaves consistently. The loudest objection is that a simple handoff map feels less impressive than a fully autonomous agent. The honest answer is simpler. The client does not need maximum autonomy. The client needs controlled calls and clearer follow-up. A narrow system is easier to approve, test, explain, and repair. That makes it a stronger first service. Write the 5 rules on one page before opening the builder. Define the lane, minimum intake, transfer conditions, unavailable destination path, and post-call record. Then build only what that page requires. Do the work. A receptionist becomes dependable when every conversation has a controlled next step. Now, how do we take this information and turn it into monthly paying clients? The standard approach is volume. Cold outreach, cold email, cold DMs, cold calling. I've tried all of these, and frankly, they suck. None of them made me feel good about what I was doing. For a long time, I thought that was me. I thought I just wasn't good enough at this. But it turns out these are the worst possible things you could be doing. Because not only do you sound needy, which turns off your prospects immediately, you also sound exactly like everyone else out there. Same message, same inbox, same day. So let me show you a different approach. What if you could have businesses reaching out to you? Like this. These are real results. And they happened with no cold outreach and no expensive ads. Here's the one thing they all have in common. They stopped selling AI, but are these just freebie-seeking looky-loos? Or are they ready to buy? Here's Sarah. Over 60 local businesses in her inbox. She reached out to exactly one of them and offered her $249 founding member package. He was in immediately. Then on the audit call, he asked what else she could help him with. That one lead turned into a $4,200 deal. And Sarah was paid to be on the call where he bought more services. Chris, $2,000 setup fee plus $297 a month. Bam, first client ever. $500 setup fee, $650 a month, paid in advance. $3,900. No ads, no cold email, no chasing anybody down. They led with something people actually wanted. The trust was already there, and the buyers came to them. Now let me show you how to do it too. I call this the local groups method. And it works in local Facebook groups, on Reddit, on Nextdoor, and on Alignable. It's only 3 simple steps. Step 1. We find the local groups. These are the communities where the people in your town are already hanging out and talking to each other every single day. On Facebook, you search your area plus local business groups. So, Tampa, local business groups. Phoenix, local business groups. Whatever your city is. And if you want to niche down, say you're going after home services, you just search something like Las Vegas home service business groups, and you'll see groups like this. Look at these numbers. 7,000 members, 26,000, 23,000, 10,000. Add up just the groups on this one screen, and you are looking at tens of thousands of local business owners, all in one place, all reachable, for free. That's your market, and you don't have to build. It already exists. Step 2, we make one simple post. And I want to be really clear here, because this is where people get it wrong. This is not a pitch. It's just an invitation. Here's the post. Notice what's not in there. No services, no pricing, no book a call with me. You're not asking for anything. You're offering something. And what are we giving away? A free listing on a local directory site, like this one. You can see it's customized to a local area. You can also create a site around a specific niche, like home services. It has dynamic search so people can find businesses. Businesses can post deals. There's local events, local news, etc. Normally, it would take you weeks to months to set something like this up. But with my Smart Directory AI software, you can do it in an afternoon. I don't have time to go through it all in this video. So go to smartdirectory.ai to see how it works and get started for free. Again, the whole ask is, I'm building a hub for local businesses in our area, and I would love to give you a free listing on it. Nobody has to think hard about it. Nobody has to spend $1. Nobody has to get on a call. The bar to say yes is on the floor, which is exactly why so many people say yes. Step 3, we respond to the comments. And here's the key to this whole thing. We are not trying to sell anybody anything. We're just showing up and providing value. When someone responds, we create their free listing. Then we make them a special offer to upgrade that listing. That offer includes an online visibility marketing report, a $99 value. Replies written to every one of their old reviews, a $199 value. 60-second promotional video, $299 value. A custom AI agent for their listing, $599 value. Plus all of the advanced directory features. And they get it all at 70% off. The directory coupon feature makes it super easy. Now think about what just happened. Even if they never get a single call from that directory, you delivered high value. You gave them a report they didn't have, review replies they never wrote, a video they didn't own, and an AI agent working for them around the clock. You're not a stranger with a pitch anymore. You're the person who already helped them. So here's how we sell our AI services now that we're in. We ask them to hop on a quick call to go over the deliverables. That's the whole reason for the call. Reviewing the work we already did for them. We walk through all deliverables. We ask if they need any edits. And right there, before we've asked for a single dollar, we're building value and trust. Then we get to the report. And we say something like, and now, let's take a look at your online visibility report so we can see how you're doing. We walk through what's working. We walk through what's broke. And then we ask one question. Do you have someone that can help you fix these things? That's the pitch. If you can even call it a pitch, one question. Because at that point, they're not being sold. They're asking. And there's no version of this where you're the needy one. Because remember, every call you were paid to be on, no hard selling, only value. That's the big picture view of the process. Find the groups, make one post, deliver real value, and let prospects come to you. If you want the step-by-step with templates, scripts, and AI prompts, all you have to do is comment traction. I'll send you the 72-hour playbook with everything you need to put this into action right now. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, stay safe and stay smart.